Following this dialectical approach in social exchange, we see that the social exchange which was initiated or came into existence on the basis of rewards, a utilitarian kind of approach, can lead to conflict. And this conflict is, I think, observable, or the possibility of conflict is there when the two parties have different power. And these differences in power is actually the potential for conflict. So we see that when people have different powers, they might misuse that power. And when the exchange is not reciprocated by the powerful, then you can say, or we can say, that the norms of fair exchange has been violated. So the norms which regulate the social exchange, which develop, let's say, in terms of some kind of fair rate of exchange, when those norms are violated, it means that justice has not been done. When one party thinks that justice has not been done, the action has not been justly reciprocated, then we see a situation where there is a superordinate and subordinate kind of situation. Now, these are again power relations. And many a times we see that those who are more powerful, they might misuse that power, they might exploit the powerless. Now, these relations, as a result of that, these relations become imbalanced when the norms of, let's say, fair exchange are violated by the powerful. Now, this violation leads to a conflict. Means violation is, let's say, a problem, emerging problem, and a balanced kind of situation. That's the synthesis, dialectical approach. That's the synthesis. Then, a thesis. Then we see that there is imbalance. Then the people in the conflict situation might try to resolve it. So we see that this conflict or imbalance may not only be experienced by one party. There could be number of parties, a number of persons who might be having an exchange with another party, and then if one feels that the rate of exchange has been violated, the justice has not been done, then perhaps it is a situation which is a potential opposition for the powerful party. Now, this is a conflicting situation. To oppose the powerful by the powerless may become a noble cause, and people might bring in ethics, and as part of the nobility, they might rationalize that this is a worthy cause to oppose because their rights have been violated and they have not been reciprocated. Their services have not, for example, their services have not been reciprocated. The person worked for another party, and in return, the person was not paid, for example, or paid less, or some other kind of situation. So the collectivity might consider it as a noble cause to oppose the powerful party. And this becomes a sort of ideology, and this might be considered as an ideological kind of opposition. So they think it's a noble cause, it's an ideal to oppose the powerful, and that is how they might take some kind of action. So we see if there is a lot of cohesiveness, lot of cohesion, social solidarity in the collectivity which feels deprived, then they are more prone to, let us say, take action which is against the powerful. So the opposition, when it is considered as a noble cause, as an ideal, then they are going to take action. And this action might be in the form of, let's say, revolt. So, first of all, there might be some kind of protest, and then if out of that protest the things have not been resolved, it might lead to some kind of revolt. And this is how Bloch considers that the exchange relations might result in conflict, might result in revolt, and ultimately it lead to some kind of revolution, and revolution might be considered as a solution to the conflict situation, to the problems being faced by the parties in exchange. And this is how it is considered as a dialectic kind of approach.